Doctor Strange. Alright, well, we've got a new Marvel movie. It's starring Benedict Cumberbatch, Mads Mikkelsen, Rachel McAdams, Chiwetel Ejiofor, a bunch of other people, and it's directed by Scott Derrickson, the director of Sinister. Now let's start with the things I liked about Doctor Strange. Benedict Cumberbatch, alright? Cumberbatch is really, really good in this movie. He's funny, he's got that perfect kind of arrogant charisma that Doctor Strange is supposed to have. You feel for his character. It's not a super emotional performance, but Benedict Cumberbatch owns the role and he makes it his own, which is awesome. Cumberbatch's performance, as well as everyone else's performance in this movie, is quite good, and so, I mean, it's a solid, well-acted movie. I will definitely say that. Another thing I really liked about Doctor Strange were the visuals. The special effects in this movie are really interesting, and the visuals, it's very, I mean, it's definitely going to be compared to Inception, and a lot of the visuals are very reminiscent of Inception, but they are quite different. They're actually a lot more complex in a lot of ways, and it's very entertaining. It's eye candy. That's what it is. It's eye candy. Also, the magic that Doctor Strange performs looks really cool. All the magic in this movie, the whole magical realms and just all the powers that everyone has are really, really cool in this movie, and I was thoroughly entertained by them. And, well, probably the most impressive thing about Doctor Strange is, well, Doctor Strange. Marvel has done it again. They've introduced a really, really weird character, even weirder than Ant-Man, and they made it work. Doctor Strange is an interesting character, and I can't wait to see him in future movies, so good success there. And of course, the story is pretty good, because, I mean, you have to have a good story to make a good character, and they did. The origin of Doctor Strange is very interesting, especially, you know, with his hands and stuff. Compelling narrative, and I liked it. Now let's get to what I don't like about Doctor Strange. Okay, now my biggest problem with Marvel movies has always been the fact that the villains, with the exception of Loki and maybe the Red Skull, the villains have always really sucked. They're just big, bad guys with menacing voices. There's almost nothing to their character. They have no real character arcs. They're just mad for some reason, or they got some weird motive. But you don't really understand anything about them. They're not very interesting. They're not compelling. And that's, I mean, I can't stand that flaw in Marvel's narrative often. And, well, sadly, Doctor Strange is the same way. Mads Mikkelsen plays the villain in this movie, and he's pretty much completely wasted. Mads Mikkelsen is an incredible actor. He played Le Chiffre in Casino Royale, and he's just a great actor in a lot of other movies. Countryman. Love that movie. And, well, his character is one-dimensional. He's not that scary because you don't really know anything about him. You get one or two details about his past, but it's not anything compelling, and you're just like, are you interesting? No, you're not. No. But yeah, that fact really annoyed me for just about the entire duration of the movie, because I predicted that there would not be any character development for a villain, and, well, there was none. And, well, another problem I had with this movie was the tone. Now, Marvel has this thing lately where they advertise things as being really kind of dark, very serious, very different, and they turn out to just be the same exact, just fun movie, like most Marvel movies. Like, with Age of Ultron, the movie looked like it was going to be very dark, very sinister, very, just emotional even. And, well, it was just a fun movie. Good movie, no doubt, but I wanted something else because I was advertised something else. And Doctor Strange is the same thing. And I thought Doctor Strange was going to have a more X-Men feel. It was going to be more in the middle as far as humor goes. But to me, I thought there were too many jokes. It was almost too funny. It was so funny that I didn't care about the compelling action that was going on down on screen. And I wanted to take it seriously, but you can't take something seriously when it's trying to make you laugh all the time. Also, one thing I really hated was the second post-credit scene. I swear, okay, the second post-credit scene with Chiwetel Ejiofor had the most cringe-worthy and just, disgusting line, all right? The last line of that post-credit scene was awful. It was literally, I believe it was, the problem with sorcery is there's too many sorcerers. But yeah, that post-credit scene, not good. But anyways, guys, overall, Doctor Strange, if you're into the whole Marvel vibe all the time, you just love Marvel fun, this movie is a great movie for that. It's not necessarily anything that I would say is like groundbreaking or new. It's a little bit predictable in that, just expect that the villain's not going to be that great, and it's not going to be too serious, even though it was advertised that way. But overall, the movie is a fun time, and if you like that aspect of Marvel and you're content with that, definitely go out and see this one. Doctor Strange gets a solid B. So tell me, guys, have you seen Doctor Strange? If so, comment below, tell me what you thought of it. And as always, if you like this video, please like it and subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel. And now, just let me say something that's gonna make me barf later. Live strangely.